Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and I'm here playing a couple of different holiday-themed horror games, both part of the new Advent calendar. I've played a couple other games from this compilation of horror games, and this will be the second set I've played. So the first game we'll be playing is called For Goodness Sake, and it's a horror game where it's up to you to make sure that Krampus doesn't take you away. For goodness sake. The night is finally here. Everyone else is asleep, but there's no chance of you actually sleeping tonight. In a final attempt to guarantee a spot on a nice list, you decide to try to do some extra chores before midnight. Did I? This world is, a little bit stylized. It's a door to the basement. There's no way you're going down there at night. We'll see about that. So we are a kid. I mean, you can kind of see like the height comparison. Empty. Got trash? Well, now 3. They're all gonna be empty like my soul! Check the kitchen out. We're gonna empty like this one. Got more trash. Garbage! Okay, we're gonna... Wow, that's some dirty plates. Which Hannah and Greg had made up. Hannah always gave Greg a lot of grief about egging that one neighbor's car. Even after Greg confiding you both about how guilty he felt and how it was affecting his sleep. But it all fell apart when Isaac got blamed for it, and grounded. Hannah told Greg he needed to make it right. Hannah even threatened to tell Greg if he didn't. When she went missing, Greg began losing more than just sleep. But why was Hannah taken by Krampus? Ooh, there's choices. Hannah should have waited for Isaac to get grounded, she should have acted immediately. Hannah threatened to betray a friend's confidence. Interesting. Well, I mean, if this is multiple endings, we'll just go through them all in the end. Let's go this one. This is an interesting answer. Friend to betray a friend's confidence. Greg came to both of you in fear, and she took advantage of it. What's that noise? Krampus? You should collect all the other trash first. Because this is the garage right here. Probably more trash upstairs. The way they did the filter in this is a little curious. Like, it's not making it hard to see. It's giving everything this weird nightmare vision. You know, like real life. Looking at the socks, you suddenly think about something that happened at school years ago. Brianna was a popular kid in class, with Nancy and Mark always tagging along, reaping the benefits. They keep color-coding these. But one day Brianna turned everyone in class against Nancy. Even Mark turned against her. Eventually got bad enough that Brianna even started stealing Nancy's stuff. One time it was her socks and shoes after gym class. Humiliated, Nancy had to walk back to class barefoot. Later she was pursued by the teacher who demanded to know where her shoes went. Nancy didn't want to be branded as a snitch, possibly making things worse, so she lied. Nancy ended up going missing around Christmas. If Krampus took her, then she must have done something wrong, right? Or Krampus is just hungry. It must have been Nancy lying to her teacher. Why was it wrong? Nancy didn't want to be branded as a snitch, so she lied to preserve her pride. Lying showed disrespect to her teacher. Maybe this one? She placed pride over justice. Do laundry, put away video games, turn off all electric candles. Take the trash to the garage. This is an interesting game. 1 out of 6. That means it's gonna get dark in here. Huh. Get that one there. Another one down. Cause you see like the way like the color shifts to like this red pulse as it like loads the next area? That's what I mean. Like if I had to think of nightmare colors, this would be it. There's like a pattern on the floor? Like something casting a shadow? The Ball Force hoverboard is something you put on your Xmas list every year. But they're expensive and always so hard to find, so you're not holding your breath. For the longest time, the only kid in school that ever managed to get one was Barb, and she let everyone know it was hers. She guarded it fiercely. So when your best friend mentioned that they saw Alex running around with the hoverboard, with Barb nowhere in sight, they thought it was strange. Your best friend later ran into Barb, but didn't say anything about it. They confessed to you that they didn't think it was any of their business. Your best friend went missing last year, and for 12 months now you haven't thought about anything else. If this was the incident that put them on the naughty list, what about it was so wrong? Maybe your best friend should have told Barb because... it's always important to be truthful to others. Barb would have been happier knowing in the long run. This one, maybe? You think this every time you see your best friend's house through the window. Door to your siblings' room. Definitely don't want to wake them up. Video games in the garage. Got all the trash. Time to enter the garage. Garbage. Good sound design, too, by the way. So what we got this year? Got some video games. Oh, you got a Super Famicom. Oh, you know, not PlayStation. You're playing the Haunted PS1 demo disc and Dead Lair Department, which I actually do have on my channel, by the way. Just feel like I should just inform you all of that. Huh. The one date was marked. Oscar loved math, but he also felt the need to somehow justify it by getting into trouble. Nothing serious, but Oscar still got grounded by his strict parents quite a bit. There was that one time you noticed Patty got mad at Oscar for not helping her with her homework as promised. He was grounded at the time, no friends, no phone. Patty ultimately flunked that class, and Oscar vanished early December that year. Why was Oscar punished for obeying his parents? Keeping the agreement would have placed greater value on honor, loyalty, and friendship? A promise is a promise. So just garbage. Go to your parents' room. You decide against waking them in case they would count against you. You hear jingle bells? I'm a little concerned. And by little, I mean a lot. Huh. Please do not capture me while I'm in the garage. Empty candy wrapper reminds you of the school fundraiser you went at once, of Christy. All the kids were going to get a small percentage of the total to boost motivation, so everyone went extra on it. But the extra urine never showed up, and seemed to be forgotten about. You later heard Christy was trusted by the teacher to distribute the extra earnings to your group. And you really only heard about that when Dana told you that they suspected Christy. Dana even called Christy out to one of the parents. Christy became shunned, but the money was still never found. Later that year, around this time, Dana went missing. You're guessing this was probably the situation that did it. Maybe Dana should have talked to Christy first, because would have given Christy an opportunity to explain her side of the story. It might have given Christy a chance to help fix the situation and be saved from punishment. Maybe they're excited with the story? Or fixing it? Better check first before tossing the stones. It sounds like something's at the front door. Oh no. Technically, if it's at the front door, that means we're doomed, right? Although I'm curious if we actually can affect the ending, or if it's false choice. It's just giving you an idea of like how we're trying to cope to falsely believe we're going to affect the ending. Clean the basement. What's in the basement? Ah! That's not cleaning, that's a gift. Oh no. What's in them? From Krampus. Bad or good? Happy holidays. Good ending? Well, I'm gonna go back through it again, because the description of the game says, take the test while you get taken by Krampus. That's implying that there should be another outcome? So did I get it right on the first go? We weren't taken, we just got a gift. Barb would have been happy knowing her in the long run. You think this every time you see your best friend's house through the window. Helping Patty will result in less overall suffering. The greater good sometimes requires breaking the rules. See, no. I can see that one's the wrong answer, there is one. If you're dealing with something like Krampus, it's just like probably like a very like, this is objectively right and wrong, because I'm Krampus! Lying showed disrespect to her teacher. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. Shouldn't have waited. Covering for crimes is sometimes more damning, it seems. It would give Christy an opportunity to explain her side of the story. Making judgments without all the information leads to chaos. It sounds like something's at the front door. The atmospheric sound sounds scarier than last time, so maybe it is a bad end. Clean the basement. Maybe it is just one ending. Or unless it's a mix of answers, gets you right or wrong. No, it's Krampus! Okay, yeah. So it's, it was two-ending game. So we did get it right the first time. The second game we'll be playing is called Santa's Shop. And it's a horror game where you explore Santa's shop. I'm not liking what might go down here. This game's already started, and I'm like, oh. Santa. Santa. This is from the same developer as Sauna Simulator, by the way. And there was another game, I think it was like Walk or something like that. I think that was also their game, but they did it under like a different name or something weird. What's that? For me? There was a shadow on the wall. Yeah, these are skull candles. Frosty.
When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the rooftop the corsairs they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling,
It feels like somehow like the voice is getting closer, but I don't see anyone.
dancing and pawing on each little roof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot.
A lot of Christmas trees around here.
Were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
Is that you, Santa?
Bundle of toys he had
Well, you're
thrown on his
pretty big.
and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His
Hi.
eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples,
What?
so merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose.
I have no idea what are you doing?
Scary. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
You walk up and die. Anyway, that's it for those two different horror games. The first game I really liked it a lot. It was really simple, right? It was just mainly text, but there was some really good atmosphere going on, and it was just kind of a novel concept, but it is like a little bit of a hybrid visual novel adventure game thing there. So very good in the micro game formula, worked pretty well. The second one was very micro game. It was from a fairly experienced developer. They like said, as far as actually commercial release games, Sauna Simulator is still in development, but they've done some other stuff that have been very good, very almost kind of pretty scary stuff actually. This is one of the more simple works. Now there could be a secret in it. I am not withholding that, because they're the type that like to hide secrets sometimes. So like they'll hide like a whole nother game within a game. So I'm not gonna discount that there could be one there. I'm not sure, or it could just be a micro game and then it's just supposed to be atmospheric, and that's kind of what it was. It was just like atmospheric. You just walk in, like, this is a little confusing. You're hearing like the song going on in the background, and then Santa eats you. A very horror game in a way. Anyway, so thank you all for watching me play these two different horror games. Stay tuned for more Advent calendar stuff. Till then, I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.